What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy 4Rock22M, aka Infamous Owen, Infamous_Owen on IG. This is just a little quick video to kind of inspire you to go ahead and stop dealing with those people who are not like-minded. What I mean by that is this: a lot of people, and I'm not gonna say a lot of people, but whoever catches this video, I'm gonna just tell you this: you onto something. That business plan that you got, you onto something. That invention you got, you onto something. That, that lemonade stand you plan on opening, you onto something. And what I'm saying is this, right? Do what you gotta do. Do what's in your mind, do what's in your heart. Try not to listen to everybody around you. It's always good to have constructive criticism, but when you're onto something, try to ignore those that tell you it's not going to work. There's a lot of times that people told me certain things is not going to work, and I'm actually upset that I've taken that advice and not pursued with some of the ideas that I've had. I noticed that there are people in my life, there's going to be people in your life that's just going to want to be a part of the outcome rather than be a part of the building of what it is that you're trying to accomplish. And the thing is that, in so many words, don't let nobody mess with your vision. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there that just, want to use you, want to use your talent, want to use your craft, just want to use your people skills. But at the end of the day, they act like they want to get money with you, but they just want to get money. They don't want to get money with you. They just see that you onto something, and they know that you can do certain things, and they'd rather do it with you because you can make it happen. But nobody really wants to build with you. Nobody really wants to go through the process with you. Like, let me give you an example. Like when I was younger and in my hustling days, when I used to do my little bud thing, nobody wanted to get with me or mess with me when, I started off selling, schnickels. You used to call them nickels, nickels, but we call them schnickels where I'm from. I think I invented the schnickel thing. When you in Far Rock, when you hear the word schnickel, me and my bro, I think we created that. Nobody was saying that except for us. But anyway, when I was doing my schnickel thing, right, and I was building it up, everybody wasn't trying to mess with me. Nobody wasn't trying to, it's to the point where people they were skeptical about buying. That's how it always is, and that's okay. I tell anybody, you want to get into the game, sometimes you might have to sacrifice an ounce and give it out to make people a believer. So what I'm saying is this, right? When I started off, I didn't have too many volunteers that wanted to get money with me because I guess the people didn't think that I was going to get any money. But after, say, about a month or two of being consistent, and, especially when you're younger and you getting money, things start changing. Your outfits start changing. Your sneakers start changing. Your taste of food starts changing. You know what I'm saying? Your cars might start changing. So when people start seeing things, they're like, yo, I think I need to get down. I'm trying to get down with you, bro. I'm trying to do something. So anytime when somebody had something, they had a little bit of bud or something like that, they'll try to come to me. But it's like, yo, what happened before? You know what I'm saying? Like, me. You know what I'm capable of doing. But they didn't believe it until they saw it. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden I have a whole bunch of new friends and a whole bunch of new volunteers and a whole bunch of new employees and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Out of nowhere. But that's because the outcome was great. When people start, let's say if I'm buying something from you, or I go to the store and people see me pull out that knot of money and all that, they like, oh, damn, all that from Schnickels? What? Even for another example, like when I started Real Time Package, I have a video on my videos list about when I started my business called Real Time Package. It was basically a delivery service for inmates on Rikers Island. So All you had to do was just go on my site, realtimepackage.com, order up, and I'll bring it to the inmates on Rikers Island on their visiting day. You know what I'm saying? I came to a couple of people with that. Nobody saw that vision. But when they see me start moving, they start seeing me putting out flyers online. They start seeing my ads. Now people want to invest. Now it's, yo, how much I gotta give you to get down, and how much I gotta give you to get on or whatever, and you know, be a part of this. And it's like, yo, it ain't take you nothing before, but now it's like, nah, that door is closed already. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's cool to have some help. Don't get confused. When you're building an empire, you're gonna definitely need help. But all help ain't good help. You know, everybody ain't got good intentions. And I don't care what you say, well, you know what I'm saying, all you need is the money, blah, blah, blah. Listen, everybody's intentions ain't good intentions or genuine intentions. This is why I don't take help from everyone. This is why I'm not so quick to involve everybody in my business. And this is why I'm not so quick to tell everybody about my business. Because there's a lot of people out there you could tell your ideas to, and they'll put all kind of negative energy in the air hoping that you fail, because they don't want you to get ahead without them. So what I'm saying is this, right? Yo, do what you got to do. Deal with the like-minded individuals. Deal with the people who think like you and who's going to put in that much work as you. Because there's a lot of people who want to get money with you, but they don't want to put in that work with you. And that's one thing with me. I had a lot of people coming, yo, we need to do something. We got to get... Listen, if you're not trying to put in the work that I'm trying to put in, then don't talk to me. If you're not trying to be out here day after day, let's say if I'm selling, I don't know, let's say if I'm selling strawberries. If you're not trying to be out here rain, sleet, or snow with me, you thinking like, oh, it's a slow day, or nah, and I'll pick up another day or whatever, and then you come at the end of the day trying to collect your half. Nah, don't work like that with me. This is why I like to do a lot of shit by myself, because people are slick. You know, like, here's the thing. If I'm going to work for you, then that's the agreement. I'll work for you. But if I'm working with you, and if we agree to work together, then I'm not working for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. There's sometimes you can't make a certain move and, you know, things got to be done. But when you think you're just going to kick back and I'm going to do the work and you just come and collect, nah, that means I'm working for you. And like I said, if I agree to that, that's one thing, because there's nothing wrong with working for someone. You know, everybody is not meant to be a boss. Everybody can't do it. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. And everybody thinks they can do it, but it's not easy being a boss. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of responsibilities that come with that. So I understand if you do work for somebody, it's not meant for everybody to work for themselves. A lot of people do need management. Some people need management. You know what I mean? Like, even in the streets, you know, there's a lot of people who could distribute crack and weed and coke and dope and all of that. But then there's some people who need the management because they can't manage money well. They can't go ahead and get new supply. You know, they don't know how to cut the supply. They don't know how to do, you know what I'm saying? There's all kind of variables in that. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm basically trying to get at, once again, if you're going to do something, and if you have to do it by yourself because nobody else understands it, then do it by yourself. But until then, you ain't got to split your money with everybody. You ain't got to get into business with everybody. I don't care if you known them all your life. I don't care if they're your cousins. I don't care if they're your best friends or whatever, because everybody ain't meant to get into business with each other. You know what I'm saying? That's not supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that, you know, put it like this, right? I was looking at a video one time and it said, you know, you got your day ones and you got your day twos. And in so many words, the day ones are the ones that keep you grounded. Day ones are the ones that will remind you of where you came from and who you really are. But then there's also the day twos, the ones that you actually sometimes do business with, the ones that you have a different type of compatibility with. You know what I'm saying? Because I learned that when I went to high school. You know, I've had friends in my neighborhood, good friends in my neighborhood, people that I grew up with. I love them till this day. But when I went to school outside of the neighborhood and I started meeting different people and, you know what I'm saying, and getting to know different people and going to different areas and different neighborhoods, different environments, then it's a whole different attachment. And then I started meeting some good people, man, like good people like that. I'm like, damn, I mean, shit, this guy, he keeping more real than some of the people that I knew a long time. So you're always going to meet a lot of people like that. And some of those people, those are the ones that you actually probably go into business with. But you don't have to go into business with your day ones all the time. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever let society fool you or make you believe that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, sometimes the ones that you know very well be the first ones to fuck you over, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? And they'll think they have a pass to do that. So, and the day twos probably ain't gonna play around with you like that, but day ones will definitely play around with you like that. So, and that's not always the case, but that's the case in most cases, believe it or not. But what I'm saying is this, man, do what you gotta do, and do it with who you feel comfortable doing it with. Because just because you know somebody a long time, just because you know somebody knows how to get money a certain way, I mean, you got to do business with them. Or you know how to get money a certain way, I mean, you got to do business with them. You know what I'm saying? Always remember that, man. You're not forced to do anything with anybody that you don't want to. You know, just because y'all know each other or whatever. There's a lot of people that I know that want to get down or do things with me, and at the end of the day, I know it ain't gonna work for me. You know, I know it's not gonna work for me. Even with the YouTube, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who want to do things on the YouTube and all of that. My thing is, I'm still trying to find my way. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to find my way on YouTube. So, you know, I can't collab, or I'm not going to collab with everybody. You know what I'm saying? There's a few people that are like-minded with me, and I'm like-minded with them. But just because you popping and I'm popping, I mean, we got to do something together, you know? And that don't mean we got to have beef at that too, because that's another thing. Some people think because, you know, you don't want to do business with them, or you don't want to take it forward with them, that it's a problem. It's never a problem, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. You know, like, for example, another example before I get up out of here. I was watching Noreaga one time, and he was talking about his relationship with Capone. Capone and Noreaga, that was a rap duo from the 90s into the 2000s. Noreaga has a show right now. I'm really not sure what Capone is doing. But in so many words, Nori was saying that, you know, yeah, we made music together. You know, we did a lot of things, but the business ain't right. And sometimes, you know, you can't just always do business with somebody. You know what I mean? Everything ain't meant to be done with everybody. So, and that caused a wedge between their personal relationship at times. So basically what he said is that sometimes real man shit, I ain't meant to do business with you, but we could have fun and go fishing. We could do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like man stuff. We ain't got to do business together, but we could go fishing. We could play ball. We could do golf. But I'm not meant to do business with you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to look at it like this. You can't just force everything. You can't force certain things. You can't force relationships. You can't force business-ships. You can't force situationships. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. So long story short, you're on to something. You're on to something. Stay away from those people that say it ain't going to work. It's a bad idea. Even if it ain't going to work, try it. Try it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, and when you're popping, don't bring everybody in. You ain't got to bring everybody in. Bring the people in that's serious. Bring the people that's willing to come to work every day and that's willing to do their task. You know what I'm saying? Bring those people in. Other than that, the ones that want to come in and change things up and mess with your idea, mess with your flow, leave them alone. Let them do that. Tell them, listen, you can do your own thing. I'm doing this over here, and this is the way I'm going to do it. That's it. Sometimes you got to take charge. And it's sad, but at the end of the day, you ain't got to do business with everybody. I don't care if you've known them a long time. I don't care who they are. You know what I'm saying? Do what works for you. Do what's going to be more beneficial for you. This is your life. This is your life, not theirs. Your life. So you guard it and you take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be for your safety, your financial, or just your mental. Because sometimes you got to get away from people that disturb your mental. You know what I'm saying? Because it all starts here. It all starts there. So if somebody's messing with you, you know, you can't just be around people, you know, that vibes is throwing you. You can't be around that. And you shouldn't do business with those type of people. But yo, I ain't gonna waste too much of y'all time. I'm gonna get back to it. And y'all have a good day. Peace.